some reason. Jesus.
That is insane.
We live. You hearing it right now?
Now I don't hear it. I must be going a little cray cray. Hello, beautiful people out there. How are y'all?
Hello, darling.
I got to sneeze.
If you join, please say hello. Lord Jesus. That is not of the Lord. As you join, please say hello, hello, hello.
Hello, do you hear me out there?
Oh Lord, somebody say hello so she stopped singing.
Do you hear me, Lord?
That's why you froze.
Dang on it, did I come back?
God don't like ugly.
He was like, nope,
Just
not with my name.
joking. I guess it's running late, but we didn't want to be late ourselves, so we went ahead and joined. He said he's coming, but as you join, please say hello. Please share this podcast, um, and all that, and join in on the shenanigans. That's all I got, y'all. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired today.
Me too.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make
We're
it
gonna
work.
need
All right.
crowd participation today because I'm pushing through.
Pushing through. All right, here go the intro. Say hello. I forgot to take off the International Women's Month. I'm sorry, y'all. But we still the bomb. No, go ahead.
Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Chassie B.
And I'm Sunshine. Welcome, 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 welcome. As you join, I see we got some folks on. Please say hello. Let us know you here. And as always, we always love for you to please share if you don't mind. And join in on the comments. We can see you guys' comments. We can pull them up. We love the interaction, and we definitely could use some of that tonight. So please join us. Join us. So we always start with a foreplay, and Chassis is first. And I gotta share this video. Sorry, y'all. I am not ready. My bad. All right, here we go. Oh, the video showing up now. I can just see what you. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, here we go.
So, oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
you hear me? I didn't know if I was muted or not. So, to give some context behind that, that is my little cousin. Her name is Kinley. She is 8. She's 8 years old, and she was born with cerebral palsy. And it's been a long road, but sister girl started walking. She started walking
Woo!
the last couple of months, and it's just been she been on the road, y'all. She been on the road. But I just wanted to share that because I'm pretty sure there's other parents out there that have kids that struggle with cerebral palsy as well or any other issues. And I
Mm-hmm.
just want y'all to know that there is hope and just keep on working with your child And hopefully everything will work out great because Kinley is a firecracker. And I told her mama when she started walking, she better watch out.
I know that's right. She gonna have to keep up with her now. Hope she ready. I hope she ready. But I mean, that's an amazing testimony. And she has a strong mama behind her. Yo, you can't do nothing with you can't do nothing with a strong mama. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you that now, but that's amazing.
Amen.
That's amazing. It looked like I guess it's trying to join, but it looked like he having a problem with audio. So we'll give him a second, and I'm going to play my foreplay. I just want your thoughts on this video and
Oh,
everybody's
God.
thoughts that's watching. It ain't gonna be too bad.
A real woman, she'll buy you whatever you need, and you ain't never gotta have sex with her. You feel me? And that's on God. But that real woman, that's your mama. Cause it'll never be me. The fuck I look like.
At first, when I seen it, and she was.
Oh gosh, she got stuck. I don't hear anything. Oh, is it my internet?
Are we back?
Okay, yeah.
My internet went out. I don't know what in the world was going on. It was just a spinning. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what happened when you do things like.
It's spinning again, I guess.
Are you back?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Spectrum do not want to be great tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the word. I hope that's the last time. Let us pray.
I think it's a spectrum issue too because it's happening on my end too. So,
oh Lord,
it has to be spectrum.
Okay, all right. We go out. Oh Lord, she freezing now. Oh, what you think about the video? Why we up?
Whenever she was first talking, I was like, "Girl, bye. Ain't nobody about to do all that." And then she was like, "And that's your mama," and I was died laughing. Oh gosh! Right, there you go.
Yeah. I don't. It is not being. Oh. No. You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you. No, I can't.
I'm back. Lord,
okay, now I can hear you.
You go ahead and talk. I'm gonna see if I can reposition. You sure?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. But I mean, but you still like going in and out.
Oh,
but I can hear you. But yeah, y'all please stay with us while we having these technical difficulties. And let us know what y'all think about that video. Do y'all feel like a woman would give a man everything that he wants and not have sex with him? She'll buy shoes and give him clothes and everything. Do y'all think that there's a woman out there besides the the mama, that would do that for a man?
Right. Amanda said, "Hey, girl. Hey. Hopefully, I'm done. Hopefully, I'm done skipping for the night." And Stella said, "Hello. All right, I guess that's finally." Well, he was joined. He went away. Everybody having tech issues. He was literally just right there. Oh, there you go. All right, Jesus. What is happening? Hello.
What up? What's happening?
Hello.
Late.
Yeah, I'm always late for something. What's good with y'all?
See? You should have told him an hour early. You be talking about
right. I know, right? All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Since you just joined, we're gonna get an opportunity to introduce yourself, tell people who you are, where you from, your social medias, whatever you want them to know. You tell them.
I'm just Dee Dowdy from Sanford. That's it.
Really? That's terrible. That is terrible.
Man, Dee Dowdy. I'm from Sanford, North Carolina, one of the greatest cities I feel like in the world. And I'm on 104.5 Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight. And I gotta thank y'all, man. This is an honor and really a privilege, man. I've been seeing y'all doing some stuff online, super duper dope, and I commend that. Like, word up, it's really hard to really start from the bottom and work it up to be something major. And this is major right here, like, and I really admire it. That's why I had to come through and be a part of it, man. This occasionally posh conversation, man. I dig, super duper dig.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining
We
us.
see you with the Dreamville shirt on.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, Dreamville. We were just at the festival this weekend. Super duper crazy.
Some of us was jealous.
Oh, Chastity wanted to see Wale, man. We know.
We just seen him not that long ago.
I know, but I want a personal picture of him.
Oh no, he won't
One
go
that nobody else has.
He won't go on for that at all, bro. I was upset about his hair or something.
I know. That's what he was mad about his hair. I was like, oh yeah, he
That was a different situation, but I mean, it was all right, man. One of my favorite performances was Lil Wayne. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I got to see Wayne.
Oh man, I wouldn't mind seeing Wayne myself. All right, anywho. Go ahead, Chaz. I
was just gonna say I done seen Lil Wayne twice in concert, and when I say phenomenal, and my top one, like he's my favorite person that I've ever seen in concert.
Oh yeah, he's super dope personality too.
Oh man, I haven't seen him. I'm going to check him out. All right, we're gonna go in and move into the topics. You missed our foreplays, unfortunately, and I was freezing for some reason, for whatever reason. But it seemed like we back and we good to go. So we're gonna go into the topic segment. And Chastity's running the first segment. So I'm gonna let her take it away.
Oh
yes. So I wanted to speak on, because all of us are from small towns. And all of us are trying to do things or whatever. And sometimes it feels like that you don't get the support from your friends and family. So I kind of wanted to touch on that and see, how do you feel? Do you feel like through your working journey, do you feel like you've had the support that you deserve?
That's a crazy question. And when people watch this, they probably gonna get, I ain't never had the support. I just learned just how to move without it. I mean, if you get caught up in people showing you support and accolades, and you losing sight of the process and sight of the end of the game. Like when I started radio, this is my 5th year here. When I started radio, like everybody was excited, and then when they wanted me like play their record or do them a favor, then that excitement turned into envy at that point. And I just had to learn how to just deal with that and just how to cope with that. And I'm okay. Like the people that's gonna support you in this journey is gonna be genuinely assigned to your journey. They ain't gonna be no funny people that just in the way that you don't know. Now these people are gonna be strategically assigned to you and to help you get through. So like just being from a small town and just being from the town that I'm from, like Sanford, just kind of taught me how to shake and move. Like some things you just gotta let it be what it's gonna be. As simple as that. And you just steady grow. It don't stop your elevation. It don't stop where you're trying to be. It don't stop where you're trying to go. You just know that your eyes is focused on something else. Still got love for the people, but my eyes is just seeing something different, and I'm just looking at the end of the tunnel.
That's good.
You got something you want to say, Shouldnt?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Man, I got something I want to say before we even get into it. Where Biscuit at? That's what I want to know.
Really?
Don't say his name too loud.
Right, he might pop in there.
But whenever Sunshine told me that you was going to be on today's episode, I wanted to ask you that question because one of my friends, she actually was talking about how she wanted to start a little business, or what? I'm not gonna say little business. She wanted to start a business. And she was worried about that she wouldn't get support and all this kind of stuff. And I told her, I was like, a lot of the times it's not going to be your family and friends that support you. I feel like even with mine and Sunshine's podcast, Occasionally Posh, a lot of our people that we have on here consistently are just random people. It's not really our family besides Vernon be on here faithfully. but for the most part,
and not to cut you off, but they're not random. They the people that's assigned to what y'all doing.
Right.
They're assigned to what y'all doing. Like those are the people that you cater what you do to. I mean, people are so like, I don't know, like even entertainment industry, like people are so fickle, and sometimes people can be sheep. They don't want to get on something until it's wavy, until it's done blowed up to be something major. Mm-hmm. They don't know what it's like the grind and be there with no support. So these people that y'all have on here at this moment, those people are gonna be able to see y'all growth and gonna be able to appreciate that in the long run.
Right. Yep, I agree. But I did want to point out some things that I had saw for everybody that is out there that want to venture out and do something and are worried about the support from family and friends, and that's what's keeping you from doing it. I just want to point out some things that I did find online that so one of the things that I do see a lot is people be like, well, I got this company and nobody is sharing my business. Facebook has an algorithm. Everybody doesn't always see your stuff. Right. He said, I would cut class. but Facebook has an algorithm, and everybody doesn't always see your stuff. I remember at one point in time, I never saw my sister's stuff, and everybody used to come and be like, oh, your sister's so funny. She's doing this. She got this on there, blah, blah, and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I never see her stuff. Then all of a sudden, I started seeing it. So just remember that. If people don't like your stuff, it's not necessarily that they're not supporting you. It's just they probably don't see it, or they're too busy.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they're busy. They might see it, like me, for instance. I'll see something and think that I liked it and I didn't. Mm-hmm. And I'll try to share it and I forgot. Another thing is people are going through things themselves and they're not happy with themselves. So how can they be happy for somebody else? Right. And it's not saying that they're not happy for you. They're not proud of you, but right now they're going through their moment and they need to get through their moment. You echo, and I'm gonna need for you to turn it down, D.
Yeah, I'm trying to share.
I was about to say, is you watching it?
Oh, they done came for me.
I hear you twice. No, go ahead.
You said they done came for you. And then another thing is you can do it without their support. Just always remember that you don't always have to have everybody sharing your stuff and liking your stuff and buying your stuff. It doesn't always have to be your family and friends. It's going to be other people. And like Dee said, it's going to be whoever's assigned to your journey. And those people are going to be there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we have to follow our journey or our path for ourselves. We can't follow it for other people. So if that's your drive and your passion, you just got to go with it. It'll work out. Shalonda said, you're so right. People only want to be a part of something big. No one wants to be a part of the come up.
They don't. I mean, people want to be a part of something that's moving, that's already shaking. They don't want to see nobody have to start from nothing. They want to.
Right.
Like, we're in a generation now that everybody loves a shortcut, man. Don't nobody we want to know how can we get something right then. Don't nobody want to wait. Sometimes we be at restaurants in the line and be like, man, they need to hurry up my food. Well, they got to cook the food first. You got to the process. So a lot of times people don't understand the process with things, and they just want it right then. And that sometimes can be a crippler to people because you don't understand the process. You don't understand what it looks like to grow.
Right.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's all that I had for that topic. I just wanted to touch on that.
I was letting her be in charge. I'm gonna sit back.
No, you going back to your in chargeness.
No, you got it. Shalonda said people want that microwave fame. Ain't that the truth? Don't the food get cold fast when it microwave? No, I'm just saying. It get cold fast.
Look at you. See, my friend's smart, y'all.
Nah, it ain't gonna get cold fast, but it ain't gonna be good because you're gonna be done sucked all the nutrients out of it.
Wow.
Look at y'all over here.
That's true. All right, so for the next one, I'm calling this You Didn't Ask. I'm gonna play a video.
Oh, no problem. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta do? Head over your place now? Or,
head over to my place?
Yeah.
For what?
You know, I thought we kick it tonight. You know, I bought you food.
I mean, we got to eat and everything. I mean, one
it
of
was
my
expensive too. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know.
It was really good too. It was really good. But I don't think my boyfriend would like you coming to. Yeah, my boyfriend.
Whoa! I just spent $62 on all this food. You had steak, shrimp, all this stuff. Oh, it's not cheap, and you didn't tell me you had a man.
You didn't ask. You didn't ask one time if I had a man.
Wow.
You asked. Am I right or wrong? You asked. Hey, you're beautiful. Can I take you out to eat? You look like you're hungry. I said, well, if I look hungry, feed me. Ain't that what I said?
Yeah, but you knew what you was doing, though.
What,
You
what
slick.
what-
You slick. You
You mad at me, but you
Yeah,
asked
okay.
the questions. I
Yeah,
answered
okay.
them honestly.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
didn't
you
ask
enjoy
them.
that. Enjoy that.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm
that's some
cool.
bull crap.
So what are y'all thoughts? Who's wrong, him or her?
Neither one are wrong. He wrong for getting mad. He should have asked her, did she have a man?
Man, that's a no-brainer. Buddy wrong, man. Buddy went in with the wrong intentions anyway. He went in there, thought he was gonna wine and dine and that. And a lot of times, man, brothers be doing that, man. Like, I hate to say it, they gonna hate me after this one, and I know it, but I don't care. Like, buddy be doing that, bro. Like, buddy done went in there and just probably spent about a good 50 piece, maybe 100 piece, and he thought whatever was gonna be whatever, but you didn't ask, bro. You didn't know what the prerequisites was before you came to the. That's like trying to take a test and you ain't even study. Like, bro, you ain't even study. You can go ahead and take your SAT and don't even know what the answers might be, bro. So at the end of the day, like, and a lot of times you see that, man, with dudes, man. I don't know if it's the new culture. I don't know if it's the new time, but it be that way. Like dudes don't be liking to ask them kind of questions, man. They just feel like it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and that don't always be the cake. That it don't always come out to be that way. So you got to be comfortable if it is what it's gonna be, and when it ain't what it is gonna be. Yeah, so, yeah, buddy, wrong, man. Buddy, big wrong.
What about you,
Sunshine?
Chaz?
I think that he was wrong. I think both were right, but if we had to choose a wrong, he was wrong because he should have asked, did she have a person? And also, he shouldn't assume that just because he spent $62 that he was gonna go back to her house. So why you mad?
I mean, I agree with that, but I feel like she was wrong. I know people gonna look at me like I'm weird. I know she knew good and well what he was gonna expect. She knew she had a boyfriend, and they just met. He spent his. I mean, if y'all sit here and say she didn't know what she was doing, y'all lying.
Buddy, that was a wild thought to even have. Like, bro, you thinking too much. Sometimes you be thinking too much. Dudes just be thinking too much. Bro.
I mean, dudes do that. I'm not taking away from that. But women ain't stupid either. She knew that she was doing this, my thing. She knew exactly what you didn't ask, really.
He didn't though. He didn't ask.
She wrong. She wrong. Because I bet you $10.99 boyfriend don't know she there.
She might have texted her boyfriend and said, this food got
you
to take me out to eat.
You lying. The truth ain't in you. You're wrong. Both of them wrong, really, because people got to stop assuming, like Dee said, people got to start assuming that I'm going to spend this money, I'm going to get these cakes. But
hey, I ain't even gonna cap, not to hold you. Sunshine sound real funny saying that. I would expect like, that just really throw me for a loop. That just really threw me off. Like,
oh, you don't know the ratchet, huh?
Nah.
I'm good. I'm the good girl. What you mean?
It's new to me. I know the ratchet you though.
You just know me in general. I'm me.
That's why. Hey, look, that's why I was laughing a while ago because she was talking about people were telling her what her sister was posting and she ain't never see it. I just thought that was funny. That was like funny to me. Like, I don't know. So yeah, like, man, that just cracked me up to hear Sunshine say that right there. That's wild.
Oh man. Come on. Now, so for those that are watching, what y'all think? Y'all think he wrong, she wrong, both of them wrong, or both of them got what they got? I don't know.
He wrong.
Got to show it in
that little Peter Pecker.
Oh my God.
I mean, that goes back to the conversation that we had about being clear about intentions, though. Like, both of them could have
clear about her intentions. She was hungry.
Both of them could have been more. No, We gotta take responsibility. We gotta self-evaluate and take
hungry.
responsibility. We can't blame everything on the men. We both of them was not clear on their intentions. Point blank, period.
He said, "You look hungry. Let me take you out to eat."
No, and she should have been like, "Well, I got a man, but if you don't mind it, then yeah, we could go." Let's just be real.
That's between you and God, right? At this point.
Nah.
Like, I hope that wasn't your last $60, B. You might be out, B. You big, bro. You big, baby.
Lavonda said, "Hello, I just came in on the end." Oh, it was a video about a girl went out with a guy, and she pretty much just went for the food, but he thought he was gonna get some at the end of the date, and then found out she had a man. Pretty much is what it was. So
and he got mad.
And he got bad. I mean, I see it. Shalana said she wrong. I don't care how hungry I look. I ain't gonna be eating with another man if I got a man. Thank you, Shalana.
Hey, listen, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Now, if you and the man friends already, then that's different. But you literally just meeting dude on the street, you know good and well he thought there was a date. Y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me she. Come on now. Vern said, "Don't assume as it makes us out of you." Facts. And then Lavonda said she agrees. She agrees. Homegirl. Homegirl was wrong. Homegirl was wrong. All right. A little bit more ratchetness that we want to. We seen 2 posts this week on panties. Sounds weird, right? The first one, maybe Dee can make this some clarity out of this, because me and Chassie don't know what this is. But this post was posted, and it's like happy birthday. It says happy birthday to you, dear. More grace to your new age. And it's her in her business / hoe suit with her panties hanging. I'm trying to figure out what this means.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
What does the panties represent? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Kissing all these hoes.
I don't even know. I ain't even chiming in. I don't even know.
Wow. I went through the comments trying to figure out why. I was like, it has to be some type of reasoning to this that we just don't understand. And I didn't find nothing.
I found nothing either. I'm laughing at Vern. I'm sorry. The comment said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I can't even operate. I'm sorry, y'all." Lavonda said, "I seen that." Did you get anything out of it, Lavonda? Because I don't understand what was the point of the happy birthday post with the drawers down. And it said something about it showing grace. How is that grace? I'm not. 2 + 2 ain't making 4. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, maybe they're just letting everybody know that she's airing out. She's airing out her vagina for her birthday.
I'm gonna agree with Vern now. Next.
Oh, you wait till you see next. You wait till you see next.
I don't know if you ready. He said, "Looking about dang stupid." Facts.
Facts, Lavonda. Facts.
I don't even know the angle on that.
I don't either. Well, if y'all think that is crazy, look at this other post we seen about some panties. It don't have any sound. But...
What is that?
So, for the people that are listening, she is on an airplane and she is wringing out some underwear in a little clear cup of water. She holds up the underwear. She smells them. Then she opens the air vents at the top and she dries them
on an airplane. If we didn't make that clear.
Hey, is this real or y'all making this up?
No, this is real. It's real.
It is real. My sentiments exactly. I don't get it. I'm so confused. What in your right mind would do that in a public place? Number one, on an airplane. You couldn't have done that in the airport bathroom, sis.
I just want to know, like, you didn't use no soap. All you used was some water, and then you sniffed them. What the hell is just a little bit of water gonna do to some panties and some thongs like that? That's all up in your crack. Like,
I don't know. Lalana said, I done seen it all. Shalana said, wait, where did she get the panties? She had to take them off. She's smelling them.
That's what I said.
She had to take them off.
Y'all wild, man. Big wild, man.
She took him off.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna eat my vegan chicken sandwich right now.
Really?
What's going on? Right
Bye.
You want to be on here? You better do some crowd participation.
I
yeah,
know
man,
that's
that's wild to me.
Amanda said maybe it was vodka.
And you want to know something? I don't know if anybody else called this anything anywhere else, but I know. Ooh, excuse me. With me and my Caucasian friends, sometimes whenever you've been out all day and you ain't had enough time to brush your teeth and you've been drinking and stuff, you can throw back some Fireball and it helps with the we call it a redneck mouthwash. And
wow. I am done.
Yeah, you from Ghosting. Where you from? Ghosting? Go up somewhere, man.
My friends that I have met along the way, from Person County all the way to
I was
Lee
about
County.
to say
Some
that's
of them
that
are here.
Person County. That's that Person
Some of
County
them are
coming
here.
out.
Most of them are here.
She from Person County by way of the Gulf.
I am not for the Gulf.
Alcohol is mouthwash. I am done.
Yeah, because the Fireball has like that cinnamon kind of yeah. So
guns do the same thing.
Why that woman just had her
right?
I
just think we live in a time where people lack common sense. Like, bro, like, what are you doing right now? Like,
you never know. Somebody might went behind a car and did some fellatio or something and came back and wanted to rinse out their mouth.
I'm buying. Look, Vern said, oh Lord. Lavonda said vodka, I'm weak. I'm not messing with her. Pamela said vegan sandwich, hard. And then Shalana said, wait, you don't have time to brush your teeth, but you have Fireball handy. LOL.
Listen, you might be out and you ain't got your toothbrush with you.
That's too
You never know.
That's too what?
That's too rich for me, man. That lacks common sense. Like, bro, like if I'd have been on that plane, I'd be like, bro, you all right, man. Everything's straight. I
would have said so. I ain't gonna lie. The way this mouth set up.
Just throw them away.
We would have been in there arguing. I'm
just like, why do you need underwear anyway? Just throw them away. If you got to do all that, just throw them away.
Just throw them
or
away.
Put them in your pocket.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna stay a little ratchet. We're gonna stay there. And I'm gonna show you this post. So this post says, I'm married, but I've been having an affair for 2+ years. The guy I'm having an affair with definitely is a lying narcissist a-hole, but I love him and the sex is otherworldly. I mean, every position. And then she goes into what the positions are. I ain't gonna say that. We basically make porn together every single time, every single week. In any event, whenever I find out that he has been lying or whenever he makes me cry, I F my husband, have him ejaculate inside me. And then later that day, I tell the guy I'm having an affair with that I'm so wet and want him to finger me and taste me. He does it. And yes, it's my husband's ejaculation. And he doesn't know. Comment.
She is absolutely disgusting.
Has the Lord done anything for you? Man, y'all wild.
She is. Oh God. I'm here for the pettiness. I like the pettiness, but ma'am, that is disgusting.
That's nasty. That's nasty's on all corners. That's nasty. Shalana said she got no worries. Me neither. I got nothing. What would you do, Dee, if you found out that was happening to you? You decide, dude.
No. Absolutely not. Not
let's see. If I was a dude and that was happening to me, what would I do? I would probably go and stick my penis in another female and let her nut all over it, and then go and tell her that I want her to suck me off. That's what I
Huh?
would do.
I can't. We just revenging with revenge. All right. Just going.
You rough, Chastity. You
Tick
rough.
for
I
tack.
always knew something wrong with you, man. You rough, man. That's rough, man.
Tick for tack. Tick
Oh,
for tack.
that's rough.
Doggone it.
Yeah. Vern said I got a box for her. What box is? Oh, never mind. I got it.
The funeral home box.
The funeral home box. I got you. Tierra said that's beyond nasty. I don't think that's classified as rashes. That's this a new level of something. That's bad.
It's disgusting.
Yes. I mean, how you even come up with that in your head and be like, yeah, that makes sense. My brain don't process that way. I got nothing.
It's the fact that she said whenever he makes her mad, he makes her mad, so she go and have sex with her husband. Ma'am, you should
That's a punishment. You should be doing that anyway.
That's lame,
I don't
man. I just feel
understand.
like, man, certain boundaries you don't even cross, man. That's lame. They don't even know cool. Niggas get killed behind stuff like that, man. People die about that kind of talk. Like, that's
Right.
wild. Even to think like that and make a post like that. Like I just said, man, people like common sense, bro. People just be saying all kind of stuff. Like, them is definitely words. Like, they're like, you did what? To do what? Nah.
Yeah, I definitely think the right man would kill that woman.
Yeah, man, you see it all the time. I know y'all like to watch. I know y'all watch Lifetime movies, man. You see all them Lifetime movies, man. Niggas die. Women get killed behind that kind of foolishness, man.
Yeah.
But it's just, man, it's just wild. But keep it real, man. We don't just see it in movies. That shit happen in our communities. Like it happened in. We know some people right now that's going through that right now. It's funny and we laugh about it, but we know some folk that's going through it right now.
Right. You right about that. You right about that.
This is true.
Lavana said, but he lame if he knows she doing it. I don't think he know that. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
think he know.
I'm pretty sure he don't know.
I hope he know.
But even if he knew it, man, people say it all the time, man. That sometimes people be chained to relationships. You know what I mean? So maybe he can't get nobody else, so he chained to something. A lot of times you hear that with women, that they stuck in a situation that they can't get out. Now, some dudes is stuck in some situations that they can't get out of either. They don't want to tell nobody, but it's just the truth of the matter.
Well, I know why women stick around because we women.
Dudes stick around.
But why do dudes stick around in something they don't need to be or want to
they
be?
ugly and they can't find nobody else.
That is not why.
I'm good.
I'm fresh. They're not fresh enough. They got
I think that a lot of the times it's probably because especially if they have kids together, I think that men get scared that they're not going to be able to see their kids, and that's why they stay longer than what they should stay.
That's a crutch.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now. I don't care.
Telling you what I do. I'm a dude. So
you can have these damn kids. I can be Black China in here. I could just have my kids on Sunday.
I can't. That is not.
A lot of
go
times,
ahead, Dee.
man, I can just be real. Like a lot of times, dudes just can't find nobody else. Like,
so why do they have to find? Why do you have to leave a relationship and get straight into another relationship? Men, you can leave, be by yourself, get back to working on yourself, and then move on. You don't have to go from one relationship to the next relationship. You ain't got to find somebody before you leave that relationship.
That goes.
Don't be just talking to the fellas, women. You ain't got to do it neither. Don't be.
I was about to say there's plenty of women out there do this. You can't just put that on the men. Women do the same.
I know you be player hater, man. You be player hater, man.
Women do the same.
That's why. Hey,
so
look, that's why Brittany my favorite sister, man.
I'm not. Bye. I'm not.
I told you start playing.
Pamela said soul ties. So what exactly is a soul tie? What is that? Explain it to me.
Soul ties, man, can do with a lot of different things. It ain't just gotta be sex. Man, you could be tied to something and not know you tied to it. You know what I mean? Just because you spent a lot of time with it. It's almost like having an anchor on your having a chain on your the being anchored. I mean, we see it all the time. You look at people all the time, be like, man, I don't know why she's still with that nigga, man. I don't know why he's still with her, man. But they're tied together. they're not tied. They're tied together because they don't experience so much of life with each other, and because they experience so much of life with each other, it's embedded and indebted in it. So you're okay with the mistake. I mean, man, it happen all the time, man. Like, word up, it should happen all the time.
So do you really think it's a soul tie per se, or do you feel like it's just somebody being comfortable?
Nah, it be ties. You be tied to something. I mean, you got to think like entering into something like.
Look, she to the word.
Yeah, people be comfortable. Some people be comfortable, but some people are tied to souls. I mean, when you have sex, like that is a sacred. I mean, people have made it look crazy, but it's a sacred art. And I mean, so you're entering into something. So therefore, you can be tied to that. Like you can be tied to drugs, just like you soul tied to drugs, and you're an addict of drugs. You can be an addict of certain different things. That's why I look at soul tied. You can be an addict to a person, even though they don't mean you no good, but you're so addicted to it that you can't get out of it. That's a soul tie.
Right.
I can.
Lavonda says she like you.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Don't be rude. Now, Thank
you. I don't have too many on here.
She crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I ain't even clicking on the right comment. Vern said, "Go D." He was rooting you on for calling Chastity out for that BS. She said, "Oh, look for that BS." And then both Lavonda and Pam said that is so true. Oh man,
absolutely, man. You can be tied to a lot of different stuff. I mean,
that's facts. That's really facts. I think a lot of times we don't recognize it either. We make excuses or we put stuff in our mind that ain't really there. Oh, he really is a good dude, even though he sleeping on the couch.
Never was good.
And don't clean nothing and don't take care of the kids and don't got a job half the time. But no, he really is good deep down. Like
look at it like this. Liquor is good. Liquor is good, but you drink too much of it, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get drunk and it's gonna turn into something ugly. Come on, man. Like this too much science, man. Right. Liquor is good for the time until you drink 16 of them. But now you can't get out of where you need to get to, and you stumbling all around, and you done got in your car and hit somebody or hurt somebody. Like, come on.
Did you say 16 is not enough?
16 is not enough. You can do 16 shots and make it on home.
She tripping.
You alcoholic.
I'm just playing.
You showing your card. About two podcasts ago, you had a little less than 16. I'm just saying.
No,
you
that
showing
drink,
out.
Y'all, I drank that drink the next morning just to taste it and see what it tastes like. That wasn't nothing but liquor, and the color. I just put a little food color in there to change the color a little bit because that wasn't nothing but straight liquor.
She was tripping. Anyway,
Russell Wilson. Wow.
We're gonna move on. I want to get y'all opinion on this.
Stop doing the Russell Wilson so wrong early in life. Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be your last resort. That shouldn't be okay. This is the guy I'm settling from because I done fell off the mountain. It shouldn't be that way.
In fact, that should be your first choice. Because then that'll shape up the rest of the field.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That'll make niggas change and be like, all right, I gotta be this to
like that's the standard.
That's the standard.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If women made that the standard,
more dudes would copy that blueprint.
Exactly.
We're gonna be honest.
If they make that the standard, and then if they start raising their kids into the man they need and not the man they want, it'll be a different type of playing field.
Talk to the smooth, right?
Man, they wild, man. They tripping, man.
I'm glad you said that. Oh Lord, I was like,
before you introduce this segment, man, I get so tired of people talking about when they get to talking about Russell Wilson, man. I see a lot of women post on their joint. They be like, they want to pray the Sierra prayer so they can get them a Russell Wilson. Well, the thing about that is, man, Russell Wilson was strategically designed for Sierra. So because he was strategically designed for Sierra, you not gonna find a nigga that's like Russell Wilson. But you can find a nigga that's for you. So with that being said, like all these conversations about Russell Wilson, like I won't be a Russell Wilson. Shut up. You're not gonna find a Russell Wilson. It's just not gonna happen. We don't know what Sierra prayed. I don't know what her prayers was, but Russell Wilson was strategically designed for her because before Russell Wilson, she was dating a Future, and Future's my favorite rapper. I can't deny it. I mean, he was dating a Future before there was Future. That was Bow Weezy. So I mean, you got to look at it like this, man. Like all women that be saying that, and this for the women that's watching this and might go back and watch this, man. Stop praying that Sierra prayer. You pray your own situation, man, and let whatever God got for you be for you. Don't try to model no dude after Russell Wilson. Like you don't know we only see the good side of Russell Wilson. It's the same thing with Megan Good and Devon Franklin. Everybody wanted a relationship like that, and now we look a couple months ago. Now they divorced. There ain't no relationship. So with that being said, you don't know what going on behind them closed doors, man. You pray your own prayers, and your thing will come for you. And I don't know what them fools talking about. Them fools talking big.
They stupid trying to say that they pretty much putting the blame on the women per usual. If y'all standards was high, then we'll be a Russell Wilson. Why can't y'all just strive to be a good man? Why it gotta be put on the man woman?
But there's no such thing as being a Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson.
But I think their point was if women had certain standards, then men wouldn't have no choice but to be that person. I guess
but then men get mad whenever women have standards and they say that your standards are too high. So it's like pick a lane. Do you want us to have standards or do you not want us to have standards? But the thing that behooved me the most about the comment was raise your kids.
You know, a big word.
Raise your kids like the man that you need, not the man that you want. What the fuck? What?
I can't.
Like niggas, me.
People
ain't got nothing but audacity.
I hate to say this, and it's gonna be real bad. So all the fellas that's on here, you're gonna get upset with me. The new generation of men are soft, very much so. And it's them been able to show that women have shown that they are powerful than they've ever been. Not only in the workplace, but in politics. Not only in politics, look at politics. You got a woman vice president. You got another lady in Atlanta that changed the whole state a whole different color. That just shows you. And not only you looking at the news right now, you're seeing them go through it with a Supreme Court justice that's a black woman. So that being said, and then the music. Who runs the music game right now? Cardi. The Cardis, Beyonce's, Nicki Minaj. Who else? Doja Cat, Bia, Kaylani. These are all women. So now we in a generation where I think that the teaching of just being a man and just being a stand up is kind of lacking. Because reason being is because the men that's trying to raise these cats, they ain't got no morals either. So how can a nigga with no morals tell another man how to have morals? Like, we just gonna figure this out on our own. We gonna figure out what's up. This ain't the 90s no more. This ain't, a lot of us is 80s babies. I was born in 89. Like, so in 89, you know, dudes would stand up back then. Now, it was some funny niggas too, but it was some real stand up cats back then. They were like, nah, man, you need to do this, you need to do that. And like, we lack that now because the generation that got younger, the generation for having children has gotten younger. So that generation that's having children is still trying to figure out how to be adults and how to be men and how to be women. So man, like that whole conversation is crazy. Raise your kids like the man you want. Nigga, shut up. You just on here for clickbait at this point, bro. You doing
right.
Now, man.
That part.
That's why I don't got no respect for Kevin. That's why I don't got no respect for Kevin Samuels and
Woo, don't get us started.
We don't speak.
What's old buddy name? Deshaun. What's his name? Jackson. What's his name? Old buddy that just
Eric Jackson.
Yeah, like, because like, bro, like let's build. We ain't gotta go through the teardown all the time, bro. Tell me something good sometime, bro. Don't always try to tell me what's wrong with me, what's wrong with the black man, what's wrong with the black woman. Nigga, tell me what's good with me. Like, I'm trying to hear that shit, but we as people, sometimes people are sheep to entertainment, and they just love entertainment so much that they willing to dilute their mind with that bullshit that they talk about. And I don't even really like to cuss like that, but that's a really passionate topic. So it's like crazy to like see that, like, bro, raise your child son, like, bro, like, well, explain to me what you talking about right now. Why didn't your daddy raise you? Like, come on, man. Like, that's
and my thing. It like for me, I'm gonna raise my kids to be good men and to be good people, just in general. And if I try to raise them to, if I try to raise my kids for what I want in a person, that might not resonate with the woman that they grow up to meet.
Right.
They might not want that from a man. So my goal is to raise my kids to be good, pure, authentic. Why would I raise my kids for somebody that I want in a man when I'm not sleeping with my kids? What the hell?
I'm laughing at Vern. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But just being real, like for me, like me, I got my mama, like
Vince, I got
raised
some
me, you know what I
recipes.
mean? Not only my mama, but my auntie, like, you know what I mean? And kind of like that kind of instills something different. So, like, they raised us the best they could. Like, they ain't raised us pat them behind no crazy talk like that. They raised us to be what they thought that they knew that we could be, bro. Don't try to pattern nobody behind nobody, man, because people will let you down, man.
Got a question.
Go ahead.
Is this the same person that said that that Sierra was using Russell Wilson for money, and there's no way that she would have left Future?
No, I don't really know. I don't follow them
I don't
enough to know that.
Me either.
But she was broke up from Future before her and Russell even met. So that ain't even lining up. They just talk.
And to be honest with you, I don't even think that Future's a bad guy. I just think that Future hasn't found the right situation for him. I mean,
Future's interesting. I ain't gonna say bad. He interesting.
He need to grow
I get in
up.
this argument all the time, man. Future, I mean,
he need to take accountability like them lot of us.
He ain't really found a good thing. I mean,
I don't believe it.
I
don't think that's like saying I gotta find that person to be a good person. No, you need to take accountability and grow up.
You need to be a good person, and then maybe you can find a person. I mean, he might be a good. He might be a good person. I don't know, but a lot of the stuff that he does and he says is not perceived as being a good person.
But that's only what the media allows you to see.
No. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the times what we see in people that we be like, oh, they're. A lot of times people put out what they want you to see. We don't know how bad they are behind closed doors. He's putting out what he wants us to see. I'm pretty sure it's much worse behind closed doors.
I mean, it could be either way because we don't see it. So he could be really a good person and putting on this persona, or he could be a really bad person and we don't see it.
You just said at the beginning of this that you wanted to see Lil Wayne. What makes Lil Wayne any different? Lil Wayne got just as many kids as Future had.
It ain't about having kids. It's about the moves. To me, Future
don't
move
a lot of people, when you mention that name Future, they turn their nose up. But when you say Wayne, they smiling and hey, it's the same thing.
Wayne is a goat.
I think with Wayne,
you know, a goat now.
I think with Wayne, you know what you see is what you're gonna get. I guess.
I think by now,
Future try to put off
Future. You know what you're gonna get when he talks about it in his music. It's no secret.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, that's true. I'm just not let me tell you, I like Future's music for the most part. I'm not a Future fan, but it's a lot of people that I like their music and not necessarily a fan of theirs. I'm a fan of Lil Wayne.
Hey, Miley Perkins.
I just don't like the fact that people try to put Future and Russell Wilson against each other as if one is better than the other.
Yeah,
and that's what drives me crazy.
These niggas talk to each other. They got to, cause they got us. I mean,
I doubt that.
Future's baby mama is Sierra. I don't believe that they just not communicating, bro. There's some communication going on, cause Future sometimes posts his son with him. So how he get the boy? They just didn't fly the boy alone. They just didn't meet alone. I think behind.
But it was never the fact that he wasn't in the child's life. He just wasn't helping supporting them because he didn't like the situation that Sierra was in. I think that was the problem. It wasn't the fact that he wasn't there, but it takes more than being there to be a father.
That man
for number one.
That man changed Sierra's life, man.
Who?
He did.
Who changed her life?
He did.
You know what? We'll be on that all night. Let me read these comments. Nah, I know he's talking about Future. He ain't do nothing. I don't know how he changed her life, but okay.
I want him to say it.
I can tell you how. A lot of those hits.
I don't want to.
No, a lot of those hits that you were singing, Body Party, Future wrote.
That's a small bit. I've been a Sierra fan since her first album.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
since
but
Goodies came out.
At the same time, ever since she stopped dealing with him, what's her next big hit? You don't know.
She has been modeling. She has an amazing modeling career. She has
man, come on, man. You ain't seen her model nowhere. Where you see her at?
I've seen her model. I don't know the lines, but I've seen her model.
That's like saying you seen Kanye West walking on the moon in space. He done with the space. He
probably think he been on the moon. We're not gonna go there. Let's read the comments. Pam said deep to what Dee said. She said, Lavonna said you better preach. Vince says that's facts. I'm sorry, I'm behind on the comments. Vince also said I need to cook this dude something, but I don't know how to cook vegan. He don't, but he can cook though.
I got some vegan recipes I can send you, Vince. I be practicing over here.
It ain't gonna be vegan though. Yolanda said, "Hello, everyone. Sorry, trying to get the grandkids to bed. We understand."
Hey,
Jonathan said,
hey, "That's my brother,
Jonathan
man.
said it's sad, but I don't know anything. I don't
And he's
know
so,
about.
and he's serious.
Oh, he's a pastor, a minister, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
met
my
him a couple
brother.
times. Yeah. Gotcha. And then Shalana said, "How he changed her life. She was hot first. I agree.
I'm
I
glad you
agree.
said it. I mean, that'll be an argument all the time. But the thing about music, I do radio. It's okay being hot first, but can you stay hot? And a lot of artists can't do that. And at the time when she started dating Future, he introduced her to a new sound that created her a new lane, which is where Body Party came from. And those records that you hear him singing on in the background. Like, these are facts.
I mean, that may be true, but that's separate from him being a good husband, a good partner.
Well, I don't know, because I didn't
and a good father.
I didn't marry
him making her hot or whatever has nothing to do with him keeping up his responsibility.
Okay, so was Kanye West a good husband to Kim Kardashian?
Probably
not. He probably was at first.
They got divorced.
This man is hiding in her bushes right now across the street, trying to figure out what it was, man. And speaking of this, I know this ain't the topic. but I just want to throw this in there, man, because it's been on my mind. It's been on my heart, man. Yay, if you watching this, yay. If you ever get to see this,
I
yay.
hope not.
And I want to talk. Hey, listen, I want to talk to the dudes that's like yay, man. When somebody don't want you, man, and they done moved on with their life, my brother, you ain't got to make no song. He put out the song with Fabio Foreign, talking about he was going to whoop Pete Davidson. Like, bro, leave that alone, bro. She obviously has moved on with her life. So the fact that you so detached to something, the man wouldn't perform it. The Grammys told this man that you don't need to come because we don't really know what's on your mind with these tweets that you've been putting out. That's scary.
And then somebody go post. I think it was the Shade Room, or somebody said that he decided not to go. I was like,
he wasn't invited.
What I believe in this, and it's just entertainment inside. I believe the Grammys knew that he was gonna win. Kanye took home 2 Grammys that night for Jail. Guess who's going to jail tonight? And Hurricane, both on Donda, which are phenomenal records. Donda 1 and Donda 2 is phenomenal albums, but at the same time, like, bro, like, let it go. You got a documentary that's on Netflix that's genius, but your genius is always overshadowed by your foolishness.
Right.
He's genius. Like, he's the only artist that charted 20 times on the gospel music charts. He took 1 through 20 on gospel Billboard. Every gospel artist from BB to CC, the Kirk Franklin was mad about it because they couldn't understand it. And the reason being,
it was a good album.
He introduced a new sound. He done something.
It was really good, actually. I mean, he just
done something that gospel music
but
has never done. And believe it or not, y'all like gospel shit. Now I know a little something about gospel. You know a little something. All gospel music kind of sounds the same. If you learn one gospel song and learn the melody, you ain't got to hear that song one time and you gonna memorize it and know it. So,
I ain't gonna say that. It's levels to gospel. I mean, it's this Christian, this southern, it's praise and worship.
But then too, there's only certain people that's dominating the genre. Kurt Franklin, Maverick City.
It is. But even when Snoop Dogg came out with his album, it topped and people was mad.
The fact that Kanye gave you a whole gospel album. And do I believe he was genuine with it? I believe he was genuine with it, but at the same time,
I believe
the devil can get in your ear and cause you to be ungenuine. And I believe now he on a stage now where it's just like, bro, like sometimes it pays to be humble and have humility. And I believe that Ye kind of lost his humility, man. He just started tweaking out. Like, I was just reading an article the other day, like, bro, talking about he pulled out of Coachella. Like, bro, you got all these people buying tickets to see you at Coachella, and you gonna tell them folk that you ain't gonna be there?
But he said that
he ain't.
From what I understand, he's going to get help.
Well, I hope so, because Lord knows he needed.
Yeah. So if that's the case, if that's why he pulled out of Coachella was to get help, then I'm all for it.
And also, too, you got to know that he learns from one of the greatest. There's no coincidence why he was down on his knees in that White House telling Donald Trump that red hat made him look like a superhero. He felt like a superhero. The thing that Donald Trump and Kanye West have in common is they know how to manipulate the media and always stay in the forefront of the stories. Think about it, man. When Donald Trump was in office, man, every week he was on the news. Look at Kanye right now.
But why would you? But why would you want that to be your legacy?
Because
why would you want negative media to be your
when you in this world, when you in this entertainment world, all press is good press. Long as people got your long as people got your name,
at the house and lonely and people worried about you.
To us, that's what that means. But long as people is speaking your name and having you in conversations, that means you're relevant.
And he relevant in these streets, but he sitting at the house looking at Pete and his woman across the street living the life that he want to live because he acting crazy. It ain't worth it.
It's like a wild situation. So I just want to tell any fella on here, man, if you feel like Kanye West, call 1-800-HELP.
I'm done.
This is a public service.
I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad
at it. I'm done. Talk to the lady, okay? Talk to the lady.
And at the same time, like my brother just said, like Kanye introduced gospel to people that didn't even know gospel. He introduced Jesus to people that didn't, and people that didn't know Jesus heard it because it was Kanye West. So it was.
And I truly believe it. I truly believe it's gonna take people like Kanye to bring people to Christ. So I'm all behind that. But in the manner that he is acting, it's gonna take away from what he's supposed to be doing.
But the crazy,
he's gonna bring people to Christ, but then he acting crazy. It's not going to keep people there.
And it was crazy. Like when Kanye was doing that gospel album, I said Kanye is like a portrait with all this paint on it with no frame. So that means when you ain't got no frame, that means the paint just running all off the side and it's all every which way. And you don't have a frame. You don't have nobody to hold you accountable for nothing. When he went to Jamal Bryant Church, nobody was there to hold him accountable for nothing. He went to Joel Osteen's church. Nobody was there to hold him accountable for nothing. He went to Miami. He went to all these churches, and they were so thrilled to have Kanye West in their sanctuary and at their church. Nobody took the time to say, brother, let me pray with you, brother. Let's talk. Brother. And I ain't even mean to get gospel, but that's just the truth. And it's a lot of people that's going to be geniuses and going to have paint on their canvas, but they won't have no frame.
Right.
So with that, paint just going every which way,
everywhere.
Like you need to go to a little small church.
Come on down to Sanford to my church. We'll keep you together, Kanye. I'll tell you like it
is. Nobody can tell you nothing. And I ain't taking nothing from Joel or Jamal, but I just feel like when he went to their churches, that was the time for them to kind of tell him,
that was their come up.
You can do this right here, but at the same time, it brought so much
probably just trying to make sure he was paying his 10%.
Yeah, it brought so much attention to their ministry that it was like nobody cared about what he really was going through. What we seeing with Kanye, this just ain't started happening. He been going through this, man.
Facts. I mean, even when the dude on the documentary, I don't know if everybody has watched it, but on the documentary, he had got so wild on one part of the dude when the dude was recording. The dude was like, "I need to cut this off." But nobody said nothing. Like, no, when you cut it off, that was the opportune time to be like, "Hey, dude, something ain't right." Like, but everybody probably not saying nothing to him because he Kanye.
I heard y'all talking about a topic last week that touched me, man, and I just want to put this out here. Y'all was talking about the Oscars, and y'all was talking about, I believe, Will Smith and
oh God, I didn't want to talk about that no more.
And Chris Rock. And I know y'all might not want to talk about it, but I just want to put this out there. If anybody ever in life decide to slap me like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, you better be ready to either go to Knox Funeral Home, either go down there to the Walker Funeral Home or somewhere, because I'm not going to be as poised as Chris Rock was to let this grown man slap me on national TV. Not just slap me, but open hand slap. Oh, no. Every time I see you, you got to square up with me wherever we at. Well, you got to fight. I got to get my fade. That was embarrassing, man. That was so embarrassing. To hear Jada come out like she did today and was like, "Yeah, what Will did was what he should have did. That he overreacted."
I don't think that she said it.
Well, Will even said that he shouldn't have. Will has even said in whatever he has said it. I don't know that he it was wrong, and he's acknowledging that it was wrong. I mean,
I don't think that Jada said what everybody has said that she said.
Yeah, but that man has been the butt of the jokes for about 2 years, but you don't really know what.
We don't slap people for way less in these streets. That's what I'm trying to get. I ain't saying what Will did was right by no means, but I'm saying everyday people been out here slapping people for way less. We've been sitting here taking the butt of y'all jokes, y'all negativity, all about this entanglement, about their open marriage, about how he raising his kids. Anybody would break.
Lord help me.
Y'all
You
can't.
ever say, if anybody ever come to the radio station and interview with me and slap me like that, I just want to let you know, bro. You better have your fight game better be strong. If you ever come to
Chris
my church
said,
and
"I'm just
slap
gonna
me
get
like
these
that, your
dollars."
fight
That's
game
what Chris
better be
said. Chris said,
strong,
"I'm
bro.
just here to get these dollars afterwards," and this is exactly what he's doing. Ever since then, every show, the
Sales
tour he
went
was
up.
on, done sold completely out.
Quickly out. He had to add extra shows.
He actually had tickets selling for $60, and now they're at $400. He banking. Chris said, "I know exactly what I'm doing."
Slap me like that, and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna bank it.
Hold on, let me read this comment real quick. Okay, Jonathan said, "I'm sorry, I think you're a minister or a pastor, but I'm just gonna say Jonathan. Sorry. Kanye's marketing team is genius. He knew that everyone would purchase it because he did a gospel album. People who wouldn't ordinarily purchase gospel did because of Kanye. That's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah, I mean that was the sign of the message. The sign of the message was that people are gonna look like you. People felt comfortable because Kanye looked like them, and he was talking about a lot of times people in the church don't look like the people that they're trying to cater to. So the fact that Kanye looked like them, they was willing to be like, oh yeah. But now,
I mean, even us folks in the church enjoyed that. I mean, we was glad that it
you
was
got to
the
be
same
careful
old,
not to
same
forfeit.
old.
You got to be careful not to forfeit your witness. And I think what Kanye doing right now, he's lost his witness with people, bro. You stalking this woman at this point, bro. You done became.
He did all that. Now he just looking like a fool. So all the people that he probably can't gain from that, do you think they still following his messy
So
behind?
again, Chaz and our sunshine, I want to let somebody know if they ever think about slapping me like Will Smith.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I want some action like that. I want some.
I don't.
You want your rates to go up. You want your rates to go up.
I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. All right, we got one more topic. Everybody done seen this video. We got. I tried to just get a little piece of it. Let me see here. All right, here.
No.
Yeah,
it's not seasoned, Paula.
That's how you know it's good. We're good now. Okay. Now place these in. And then we're going to begin the seasoning. So just wait. I think we're on this step 3?
Is just wrong.
No, this is step 4. We're on step 4. Okay. Now the next process, step 5, is the seasoning. So it's just 3 ingredients that I use for seasoning.
What are you gonna do?
My mother's
Season
recipe.
grease.
I have to. So it's Lari seasoning salt, very important. Pepper, organic pepper. Paprika, organic. I try to do organic when I can. If you can't, no big deal. We just do the best that we can.
This is organically incorrect.
I start to dust it with the Lari salt, right?
Percival, come get your girl.
Maybe a little too much because I like it a little salty.
All right, I'm gonna stop it there because it's really long. It's like 5 minutes long. But for people who have not seen it, she has a whole bunch of chicken. She barely washes it off, but says she washed it off. Put it in the bag, put it in some, I think she said it was almond flour or something. I ain't never heard of it. Then proceeded to take the chicken out of the bag, put it in the grease, then seasoned it. Which seems backwards. What you feel about it, Chaz? I know Vern turning over his bed right now. But what you feel about it, Chaz?
I was going to say I ain't never seen anybody season grease before, but I did see somebody season grease one time making some French fries, and the French fries actually turned out to be really good. I was shocked. I just wanted to taste them because I was just interested. But
Word up, bro.
And I only remembered that today because I was cooking some French fries, and then I remembered that person had did that. But anyway, Paula Patton, her Caucasian side really showed out on that video.
Okay.
And I've heard of almond flour before. However, I've also seen people season their almond flour, and you're supposed to season all the way through everything, Paula. And when I say your Caucasian side is showing out, it's not the people that I know. The Caucasians that I know, they season their food.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to hear none of that. First of all, man, before you even put that chicken in that flour, man, I was always taught, man, that you wash it off and then you season it, then you put it in the flour. If your flour is still white, listen, I'm gonna teach y'all something.
If it's still white,
teach them.
If your flour is still white after you done put the chicken in and you done shook the bag up, you're doing the wrong thing. This flour should be like a like a Lowry's kind of color, man. It's got to be a different kind of color, man. I don't even want none of that chicken, bro. You can just throw that in the trash, bro. I ain't even gonna ask you, can I have a piece of it?
None.
My grandma floured the chicken and then put some of it in the bag before she put the chicken in it. Okay.
That's why I said you're supposed to flour everything that goes on the chicken goes in the flour. That's how I've always learned it. That's how I've always seen it. Ma'am, I'm trying to figure out.
That's stupid, man. That must be something they do in Tennessee somewhere, man. I don't know.
No.
That's just her and her family.
And then she was like, I put a little extra because I like a little salt on it. I'm like, girl, the chicken that you done had already put in the grease didn't get no seasoning. None.
That whole chicken in the trash. What you gonna do?
Didn't get no seasoning.
It need to be seasoned by some dirt particles from the floor, from the kitchen floor that you put in your dustpan and pour it into the trash can, ma'am.
Right. Vern said you wash it, put them feathers off, and wash it again. She barely rinsed them. She just okay, it's clean, and then had the nerve to pray over them. I'm so sorry that we killing you, but you so good. I don't know what she said, but it was just stupid. It was just stupid all the way through. Just what? Who told you? What publishers or agent or whoever told you that was a good video to make?
Did you say ranch? Did you say ranch?
I did ranch.
You from the Gulf, Chatham County somewhere?
I'm from Chatham County. I
am. He said it north.
She's ghosting, man. Big Bear
I'm
Creek.
Not from Ghosting. I'm not from Bear Creek.
Bear Creek, Dollar City.
But I am from Chatham County. She barely ranked them off. Okay, she barely ranked them off. I don't know. I can't.
I just want to know, does anybody else out there cook their chicken like this? And if so, and you are willing to let us know that you cook your chicken like this, could you let us know if it's good?
No, I don't even want you to tell me. You can throw it away.
I feel like people that have been doing it this way, and then they went through the comments and saw the comments, they was like, oh, I've been doing this wrong. And now they embarrassed. They won't tell anybody that's how they cook their chicken.
Right now. They not gonna admit that that's what it is.
People that cook their chicken like that. Nah, let me shut up. I ain't gonna say
that. Don't be like Chastity talking about delete that part. We live. I can't delete it. We live.
Women that cook their chicken like that also. Women that cook their chicken like that also right from the back to the front. I'm just gonna be.
You know
what? I cannot. That remind me of that picture when the person had cooked the chicken or whatever, and the image showed up, and they say, "What's wrong with this?" And they put it back on top of the bloody pack that they got it out of. That's what it remind me of.
I would rather eat Paula Patton's chicken than to eat the other chicken.
Somebody said here to nah. I agree.
Like, Vern had to get all the way up out his bed. He said that got up out of it. Whenever he saw that video.
If y'all haven't go watch the full video. It's like 5 minutes long, but I just wanted to show a little piece of it because everybody is literally trending and everybody's trying to revoke her black card. I mean, it's like a half black.
Did she have it anyway?
You know what? I'm not. So that's all the topics that we had for tonight. Unless Chassie got something else. That's all we got.
No, you're not gonna trick me, doggone it.
First of all, I told you to stop that time. You did not. You did not. He said culinary 101 will be aired next week during OP. So you gonna come on, Vern?
That's right. I know that's
right. Come on, show us a little something.
You can do a little video. Cook real quick. Video. I'll be at the house eating.
I can't. We're gonna be at your house shooting. Just let you know. We're gonna be a solid city.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's been a great night. Thank you, Dee, for joining us. If y'all don't mind, those that are watching, please like, share, follow, subscribe. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We on Twitter, but we don't really use it like that. But you can also find us at occasionallyposh@gmail.com. You send us messages there. Tell us what topics we should discuss. Tell us if you'll be a good guest, etc., etc. We would definitely love to have anybody on. If you want to give it to our podcast. I keep saying I'm trying to stop saying so into our ministry because. But if you want to donate to our podcast, you can so at Cash App at #occasionally.
Stop saying so. Just stop.
I'm not. I said I was gonna stop. I don't say it no more.
Let me say this, man. If I check out of this thing, man, for one, Chastity like family. You know what I mean, like so. I'm just loving to see that. I see y'all doing something major. You know what I mean. Not too many people are really cut out to do this, and it's super duper. I had to be a part of it. That's why I sent a message like, yo, I want to get on. They were like, you sure you want to get on? I was like, yeah, for sure. So like, yeah, like I don't even really usually do this. I know a lot of people like, why I be so removed from a lot of stuff, but just to see y'all doing something major and even if you feel like that ain't major as you want it to be, it's on its way to being there. Everything takes time, everything takes growth. It's gonna happen. God's will, you know what I mean? So these people that's commenting on there, they're gonna love it. I already seen 5 shares. I done seen some people on here that probably ain't never been on here before, but they came on here. So y'all just gain some new, just keep pushing, keep promoting, and keep going. Don't, even if people don't support you that you feel they should, you just keep going. Don't lose sight of the tunnel, man. There's still light at the end of it. So I just had to tell y'all that. Y'all make sure y'all, man, I ain't even gonna say the word. So y'all make sure y'all put some money in their pocket, man. It costs money to do this right here, man. It costs money to have this production. You see that? Where is that? Right there. The logo. The logo. Right, and then you can see the cash
wherever
app
it is,
here, man. So it takes time and it takes a lot of energy to put on a production like this, man. And I'm just thrilled just to be a part of it at its grassroots stage. Eventually, y'all probably have a studio somewhere and might need security.
Yes.
That boy, man. So
yes,
I just want to know that, man. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity to be on here. Y'all make sure y'all give them something, man. Put some of that. If it's $1, $5, $6, $7, you know what I mean? Shoot, man, it costs money to do this, man. Do not despise. Mama Tamika, thank you. Do not despise small beginnings, man. Small beginnings is when you look back on it, like, yeah, you remember when we used to do that? Yeah, like make you get more hungry. Happened for me. I'm only telling you something that happened for me. It made me get more hungry every time. It was just 5 years ago. I was hosting in liquor houses and hosting at different parties in Sanford. And look at it now, like God just has a way of doing things. And I just feel like that y'all got something major. Don't give up on it. Keep going. Keep pushing, man. It'll happen.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I might cry.
Hey, listen, and tell Biscuit next time I get on this thing, man. I need to see Biscuit on here.
I can't.
You better look on Facebook.
Hey, listen, I need to guest, man. Y'all need to bring my favorite teacher and my favorite principal on here as a guest too, man. Chastity, I already know you need to bring your Aunt Regina and your uncle Mr. E on here, man. Coach E got it.
They ain't gonna come on.
Oh,
we too ratchet for them.
I tuned in for that right there.
Okay, we have to be good for that.
I tuned in like this just to watch that episode. But I love y'all. I'm gonna check out, but I love y'all. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for this opportunity and thank y'all for the time. And like I said, man, big things. I wish y'all prosperity and blessings and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Bye. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.